Hello, hello. I have another sketchbook tour for you guys today. So this is sketchbook number 13. The sketchbook itself is actually a bullet journal. So you can see it's dotted. And this is the Starbucks Reserve logo. So I got this at the Starbucks Reserve store in Manhattan years ago. I think I was still working at Starbucks because I remember using my partner discount. Yeah, it's definitely not meant to be any an art journal, but it says public supply exclusively for Starbucks Reserve. I will do my best to link this. I don't think I can find it, but it wasn't a great sketchbook because it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a bullet journal. Ooh, sneak peek. So I had this in my collection. I was like, I need to use it up, and I also have a lot of markers that need to be used. So combine them. Here we go. I do think, though, I did do some really nice work in this sketchbook, even though none of the supplies were used as they were intended. But there's no rules with art. Who cares? So let's get into it. Sketchbook 13. So I started this December 3rd, 2024, and I finished it March 27th, 2025. So almost 4 months, which pretty good. And then here's just a collection of stickers because whatever I painted on this side definitely bled through, and I just like making the front page a little decorative. Here we go. Just like random ink drawings. I did start, you can see the dates are different because I only did kind of this page first, and then I went back and would fill in the gaps with things that kind of matched in the color. This was definitely marker. Yeah, you can see the bleed through. But then I went over with colored pencil, so just some peppers. Sunflower, not the best. Or hands. I hate hands. I still hate hands, but you gotta practice hands. A peony. I did this with a fountain pen, which, not bad. I usually don't do art with a fountain pen. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Just some figure studies. This is kind of a cool page, kind of psychedelic and different, fun. I was planning my Mardi Gras outfit. I think this was before I had even moved here. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? See, that's a really cute page, and I was definitely in a New Orleans mood. I think I was just planning my move. A little strawberry plant, that's cute. I think it's mostly colored pencil. Oh, well, clearly I did some marker. Here is a little Christmas crocodile. Again, more New Orleans inspired art. A little sad clown. Oh, but that's really cute. See, I'm happy I got to do more marker art because I really navigate towards watercolor and gouache, but I have so many markers. Here's a little duck. And they really are so easy for quick sketchbook work instead of having to pull out your paintbrushes and your water and kind of make a mess with paper towels. This is a candy cane lobster. I think I had watched some YouTube videos on this ultra rare lobster morph. And then I glue the pages, because this had marker art on the back, and I wanted to do a 2-page spread, so these two are stuck together because it would have just been the bleed through on both pages. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, see, so here's the bleed through of that. Another Terrifier drawing. There was one in the previous sketchbook, but here's the one where he has the sunflowers. I think that the latest one had just come out or something. I love those movies. I know it's just stupid gore, but that's funny. Some fruit. Love drawing fruit. I like these little pomegranate seeds. They kind of look like teeth. Here's a little pig. She's cute. Some sushi. And then this is a hotel I stayed at in Montclair. Oh my god, do you guys remember when that anglerfish was going viral because she was swimming to the surface? Yeah, that was really cool. So I had to draw her to remember. Here's a little psychedelic beetle. A little beluga. She kind of looks like a little pregnant girl. Whatever. Not everything's going to be great. Oh god, ew. I think I was trying to teach myself to draw different faces because I feel like I have same face syndrome, but these are all ugly, so I'm going to stick to my same face. A swan. I think her neck is way too long, but that's okay. Ooh, girl dinner. Cigarette and a dirty martini. And then these little cherry eyes. I definitely saw this on Pinterest, but I love cherries. We all know this, so I have to add cherries everywhere. Some little angry goldfish. Very cute. Oh, and a Luna moth. I have like a real one preserved in a picture frame, and they are so beautiful. And then another one of these rose moths. I don't know what they're called. I always forget. Okay, 2 swans. I think I just watched The Black Swan. Great movie. Great ballet, too. Swan Lake is a ballet, by the way. Pytro from Animal Crossing. I have, of course, finished all the Animal Crossing games, but I just went back into my New Leaf Island, and it was so cute to see everybody. I've never had Pytro, even though he's my favorite. He's such a goofy little clown, and he's got a teardrop tattoo, which means he killed somebody. Insane lore. I love drawing him. But anyways, yeah, I might do some more kind of video game art. So in my recent sketchbook, which you'll see some tours, I have a lot of like Tamagotchi art. I've been back into my Tamagotchis, and I've been like exploring my old Animal Crossing islands. I have the game card for my old Wild World on my Nintendo 2DS. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of all the video games that I like love and still play. I've just been in a nostalgic video game mood. Anyways, Pytro. And then Ketchup. Oh, she's so cute. I love her so much. Who is this Poppy? Oh, Poppy's adorable. I love the character design. I also love when you do mark art and then you just see the exact same picture, but inverse. Yeah, I love how Animal Crossing designs their characters. They're so cute. Oh, this eye is pretty good. Nice. See, even though, like, yeah, if this was marker paper, the blend would have been better. I also remember only sticking to, like, my Ohuhus unless I needed a very specific color. I would use my Copics, but I was like, no, I'm not going to waste expensive ink. I'll just finish up some old Ohuhu markers I have. And that looks good to me for something in a sketchbook. Come on. Some flowers. That's really pretty. More hand practice. Yak. Hate it. Gotta do it. Oh, my boyfriend had just bought, this is so ugly, I don't like drawing cars, but my boyfriend had just bought this little yellow Porsche. She's now totaled. Rest in peace, girl. Miss you. Some nose practice, some funky eyes. These little frogs are adorable. Oh, I love drawing animals, as you can tell. That's so cute. Oh my god, ew. I think I was just like watching South Park. This is really ugly. We're done there. Chip, cute. Some cherry blossoms. Okay. I think I was getting sick of the sketchbook and just filling it up with whatever. And then Kuromi, my favorite. And that's it. And here's a little test page just to like see how everything blended and worked. And then I think I just glued it to the back page. So yeah, that's it. That's a pretty short sketchbook, but I think I did some good work in here, and I pushed myself to use markers and colored pencils where I know I'm most comfortable with gouache and watercolor. So it's good to push yourself, especially with cheap supplies and cheap paper. Who cares, right? Stakes are low. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye.